Every year for Autoblog's Technology of the Year award, we test the latest and greatest technologies that are new to the automotive market. This year we had a crowded field. We tested the Remote Rev feature in the Ford Mustang. We tested the Dolby Atmos sound in the Mercedes-Maybach GLS. We tested the tailgate camera system in the Ford Super Duty. We tested the removable second row chair in the Honda Pilot. And we tested the second row home theater system in the BMW i7. All of these technologies are interesting in their own way. We looked at them for how significant they are. How well do they actually work? That's the important thing to consider. And of course, the wow factor, because after all, technology, especially in cars, is supposed to be fun. After much debate and a little bit of discussion, a few arguments, there is a winner. That is the Dolby Atmos sound in the Mercedes-Maybach. This isn't just an in-vehicle entertainment sound system. This is a crystal clear sound that almost like it permeates you. It pairs with your Apple Music system, and obviously you have to go through a little bit of setup, but once you do, the payoff is worth it. You can hear notes, you can hear the lyrics of the singers, the way it sounds like you would if you were front row at a concert. It might sound like a cliche, but you really do hear the different elements of the songs come to life. Frankly, it's emotional, and I think that really resonated with our editors. They really felt how this music is supposed to feel in a car, and feel not even in a car, in a different place, like, again, at a concert, or maybe on vinyl. In this specific model, it has 31 speakers, Burmeister speakers. You're getting very top-end equipment to hear this sound. Obviously, that helps. It's available in the Maybach and then the Mercedes S-Class. So what you're seeing is very top-end Mercedes vehicles getting this type of technology. However, nothing stopping from Mercedes from perhaps expanding this to less expensive vehicles throughout its lineup. Now, everybody had their own thoughts about this, but I listened to a whole bunch of different music in here. From Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero, you can really hear her lyrics come through the Burmeister speakers. I went with Baba O'Reilly. You can hear the different pieces, the instrumentals, come through in a way that it's different. It's almost like liquid. It's fluid. It goes throughout the cabin compared to other sound systems. Now, yes, this is one of the most high-end sound systems you can get anywhere. That being said, if you have a car like this, and we expect it's going to migrate perhaps throughout other Mercedes to more accessible price points, it's going to be worth your money. All you need is the Apple Music account, and then you pair it with your car, and it sounds great. So you're probably asking yourself, hey, is this really worth it? An expensive sound system in a Mercedes, the most expensive Maybach Mercedes? Well, my answer to you is actually yeah. After listening to all sorts of different kinds of music, I was really trying to challenge myself with a lot of different genres to see, hey, I don't just happen to like this song. How does this sound? How does this feel? It's so clear, it's silky, and I think it's the kind of thing that you don't have to be an audiophile to really appreciate. This type of technology, this improved sound experience, I think could really become more common. One thing we've learned during perhaps like the pandemic and all of like different things that have happened in the last few years is people seek solace in different places, in comfortable places like their car. Music is part of that experience, and better, more accessible sound systems, I think, will become more common. Perhaps like this, perhaps a little, not quite this fancy, not this expensive, but things like this that can allow you to connect with your car, to perhaps decouple from the outside world and really sort of heal while you're driving. Stuff like that can have meaning. While the Maybach and its crystal clear speakers and sound system ended up winning this year, this was an impressive field of automotive technology for Autoblog's Technology of the Year. Technology is always changing. While this represents the best of what we're testing here in the fall of 2023, next year everything's going to be totally different, and we can't wait to get behind the wheel of all of those new cars, trucks, and SUVs and see what's different, what's cool. Until we see you next year, for Autoblog, I'm Greg Migliori.